Hey Neil, it's Colin. Just a question. Do you ever take a look at your website outside of the editor, like Dreamweaver? I think it's Dreamweaver that you're using. Yeah, like just look in the website folder itself to when you look at pictures and whatnot. Um, if you, I'm just saying, if you haven't been doing that, try doing that. Dreamweaver is great for editing stuff. Sometimes it's hard to see what the pictures look like in the folder, right? Whenever I do a website, I always make sure I have like a link to my folder somewhere easily available. Actually, I usually keep it open in a second monitor. For example, you had a question about your photo gallery pages. So I just go to the photo gallery, I double click on it to open it up. Okay, so here's the photo gallery, right? There, if I go here, here's all the pictures there. Okay, close that down. And, right, go to number one, there it is. Go to number 11, right there it is right there. Okay, right. So you tell me you're supposed to be seeing pictures of all dogs because that's what we put in there. So I go, okay, so let's go take a look at your photo slideshow page. I click it, right? This is the one in the root folder. Click to open. Scroll on down. Okay, so let's just see what you've got here. You've named your pictures, library, sliders, super slideshow images. So you've added supersized 11, and that shows up for me, right? And you left the comma off the end, so that works for IE8, so that's great. You've named it all the same, images supersized 11, so it all looks good here. Okay, so I'm seeing what I think I would expect to see 11 pictures, but I don't know what those pictures look like necessarily. So I go back to your folder here and I go, okay, well, let's go take a look into the library, sliders, supersized slideshow, and images. Okay, so you got a whole bunch of dog pictures in here. Do-do-do-do. And then you've got supersized 1, which is the dog, 2, which is the landscape, 3. So these are the original ones here. And that's what you have listed in here, supersized 1 through supersized 11. Supersized 1 through supersized 11. So supersized 1 is a dog picture, supersized 11 is a dog picture, so that's what I see. And the rest are all the landscaping ones. You may have put other dog pictures in there, but you haven't renamed it in your photo slideshow page. You haven't changed the name from supersized 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 10. You haven't changed the names to link to your new pictures. You've just added a supersized 11, right? I mean, if you wanted to display, we'll do Marge 8, for example, right? And actually, let's just do it right through Dreamweaver here so it makes more sense, right? If I go into my library, my sliders, my super slideshow, my images, there's all the names of the different pictures in here, okay? All right, so let's do Annie 2. So I'm going to grab Annie 2, I'm going to pop it right in here, and I'm going to go pop it right over here. Okay, so what does Annie 2 look like? Annie 2. There's Annie 2 right there. So we should be seeing this picture coming up once I make this. Once I save, I've saved it. I'm going to preview it in a browser. And there we go. Annie 2 shows up right away. Okay. And then the landscape picture and all the other stuff. So let's just try it with Rocky 10. All right. Where's Rocky 10? Rocky 10. We'll load Rocky in the second for the second picture here, right? So put Rocky 10 in there. Put Rocky 10 over here. And I save it. Go back here, refresh. That's probably Annie there, and then, oh, there's Rocky 10 right there, hot dog. So it's updating and looking exactly as expected based on how you have it set up. Okay, you may have additional dog pictures in here, but you've only linked in supersized 1 or renamed this picture here to supersized 1. It doesn't have to be supersized 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be whatever name you want. As long as you always use lowercase, and as long as if you're using numbers, you've used a hyphen to connect, instead of using spaces, I should say, you've used a hyphen, so that's great. So you've named these all correctly. You just haven't linked them into your photo gallery page or your photo slideshow page. That's why you're not seeing them.